Oh, God. It keeps starting off playing the sound for me. Anyways, this is Sonic Adventure. I'm Tyler.
I'm Jeff.
And we're starting off Tails' playthrough. And we get to see what happened with Tails when he was flying around and all that.
Yeah. Now, when it comes to Tails, he's probably the franchise's, I would say, possibly even third most important character. It's Sonic, Eggman, and then Tails.
Yeah.
Yeah, and even when the game's cut out other characters, Tails is still there.
Well, yeah, that's because he's Sonic's best friend, and you know that, and all that.
Yeah, of course.
Whoa! Look how kind of derpy this is, though, with the animation. It'll go first person at one point, like that, going down, and somehow that happens. It looks weird.
Yeah, the path doesn't make any sense at all.
No.
Yeah. Now, when I first played Tails' story, I thought you might have to run backwards through Emerald Coast.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I just think you'd be able to go to every level as any character in this game, but apparently not. I thought you could, select any level as any character. You could go to that place in the hub world where the levels are at, and then you could just play them.
Oh, yeah,
apparently that's not so.
Yeah, but then again, Sonic has the most interesting gameplay style, or the most fun. So it makes sense he gets, proper, a full set of 10 levels.
Yeah. Yeah, he has every single level except for Hot Shelter.
Mm. Although when it comes to Tails, most of his levels are just sections of Sonic levels. I would say only the last one seems to be designed for Tails.
Uh-huh.
But we'll get to that.
Well, I think Tails has his own specific section near the end.
That's what I mean. It's one of the few parts in the levels that feel exclusive for Tails.
Yeah, let's go to my workshop. You know, earlier in the last part, we were talking about all these random horror characters. The only really horror game I've ever played is Resident Evil 4. I still haven't beaten it.
I've played Silent Hill 2 myself, and that's about it.
Yeah, I heard Silent Hill 2 is probably the best of the Silent Hill games, though. Or at least the most scariest.
In fact, I might record that for the channel one of the days.
I know I'll probably record Resident Evil 4, because I've just been trying to get back into it, because I gotta finish it. It's a really fun game, though.
But honestly, I'm sort of put off by playing Silent Hill, because, like I said, it's an uncomfortable game to play.
How so? Is it because of the camera angles?
Because it's scary.
Oh.
No, that's why it's... I won't say I'm scared of it, I'm just ooh. It's quite a dark, scary game, whatever.
Scary.
Anyway, speaking of monsters, we see Chaos from Tails' perspective.
Not yet. Don't even try to interfere. I think Eggman gives a better performance at this point. I think... Going back to the horror story, the horror game thing, I'm pretty sure all Brain Scratch Cons did for a horror game was Resident Evil 4 and IB, but when they did the Resident Evil 4 commentary, they just went crazy. Have you ever seen that commentary?
Yeah, it's very action orientated, Res 4.
Yeah. Although the part I'm at was actually pretty creepy. I think I'm at the castle outside with all the lightning and the hooligans and all that. And that gives off a pretty creepy atmosphere.
Mm. No, we didn't mention this before, but you do get some of these cool classic-styled Eggman machines. Although you don't get many. There's 3 in the game.
Mm-hmm. There's 3 in the game, that's all I know. There's the Egg Walker, which it'll be only Tails. This guy and the Egg Viper.
Yeah.
Which sounds the most badass.
Yeah. Well, at least Sonic and Tails get exclusive Eggman bosses.
Mm-hmm. But they're the only ones who get Eggman bosses, too.
In fact, when I think about it, every character gets an exclusive boss just for them, with the exception of big, of course.
Yeah, but no one likes pig. Yeah, actually, Sonic gets at least... What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh yeah, I'm showing this off. Yeah! What? Okay, let's just go through this again. I think I try and do that same homing attack glitch as Tails, but I don't do it in the end. I don't know how you're supposed to do it as Tails, although I heard you can do it. It has something to do with not Eggman clipping through you, with the if you have like the ribbon on, the blue ribbon that helps you do that move, that infinitely spinning move.
Oh, yeah. Well, presumably you could only do that after you complete Tails' story and then do the boss rush option.
Yeah. I wish they would just give you the boss instead of making it in a boss rush, but it's fine.
Yeah, because it means you have to fight Chaos 4 again and again.
Yes. Well, actually, this is Tails' first boss, so it'd be fine.
Now, in Sonic 06, they gave Tails the ability to drop bombs when he's flying.
Which makes no sense.
I was going to say I wouldn't actually mind if he had that ability.
In this game, I'd actually say that it could be useful in this game too.
Yeah, just as long as one, it's an actual bomb, not a confusing ring bomb, and two, you don't take away his other attacks.
And as long as it doesn't slow down my Xbox like the ring attack does on 06. But I think I'm going to do the 06 playthrough, as I've stated before.
I like this Claw here.
Yeah.
You know, he'll be expert at those sort of carnival games.
Well, yeah, he probably has a whole bunch of them, and it is
Those games are rigged,
room.
you know.
Wait, doesn't he have... Actually, no, never mind. In that room that we seen earlier in the playthrough, I think all he has is slot machines.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say those things are rigged, because they are purposely made not to grip the objects.
Uh-huh.
I think it's like every so often they do grab an object, because otherwise that would be really ripping off the customer.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess the best way to win at those games is to watch someone else play.
You break the window, and then you jump in and take the thing. That's how you win.
But what you do about the police?
You run. You gotta go fast. And that's how you do it. Yeah. I can't think of any other possible situation. It's not like the claw will actually grab the thing, so... Or at least it's pretty rare when you actually get one of those.
Now, Sonic and his friends, they got a model upgrade in the DX port. I'm actually surprised Chaos didn't.
Chaos has a pretty good model in the game, though. I think, never mind, no. They use the same model in Adventure 2, though.
Now, speaking of Chaos, I heard this somewhere off somebody, and I haven't been able to confirm it, but apparently Chaos was a mutated shell.
Yeah, I've heard that before, too.
Well, that could be just something, for example, just for the comics or something.
It could be, although it seems pretty possible.
And other than that, where else would Chaos come from?
Exactly. I know he's all water, pretty much. That could have something to do with it. I don't know why I keep jumping.
Yeah, well, Chaos is sort of blue with green eyes, so again, you could argue that kind of supports it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, because that is actually a good point about Chaos, because he's not really explained where he comes from. He's the Guardian, but he's this thing that just exists. Oh, and you're going for the huge shortcut, aren't you?
I'm pretty sure I do at one point, but then I know I die at a few points.
Yeah, I've seen speedruns where essentially the characters just fall through the level and end up right at the goal ring.
I know.
But you need to fall in the same area as the path, otherwise that counts as a death.
Yeah.
This level, we didn't mention it before, but this music is actually a remix of Green Grove from 3D Blast.
Yeah, I know that. I've heard that before. They have a whole bunch of remixes from 3D Blast in this game, actually.
Now, I've
Probably
seen
like a try again for a 3D game or whatever.
You know those green bootstrings for Tails there?
Yeah.
I was going to say, I've seen hacks of the game where they put those things into Sonic levels. And they actually do work for Sonic.
They work for everyone, actually.
Yeah.
Now, if you look at the bottom with the race meter, you can see that Sonic uses his older model thing.
And you can also notice that sometimes he'll just suddenly elastic band his way right next to you.
Yeah. Yeah, they're on rubber bands in this level, I'm pretty sure. I think it's kind of like Sonic Rivals in that fashion.
I never played those games because I didn't have a PSP.
I mean, Sonic Rivals. I thought for a second there I was like, wait, did I just say Sonic Advance? Now, that one made no sense. But, yeah, I've never played Rivals either. I've just seen Clement's playthrough.
I just noticed that Sonic sped up really quickly.
I know. He's like, oh, you got the chaos emerald, I want to see it.
Fastest thing alive, eh, Sonic? Yep. Is that meant to be the idea behind Tails here, that he's competing with Sonic?
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you consider this from just Tails' perspective, Tails
It seems like he wins and all that.
and Tails wants to compete with Sonic.
He wants to be better than Sonic and all that.
Ooh.
I think it's kind of weird like that, but it works, I guess.
Well, I think he annoys him and he wants to catch up to him.
Mm-hmm. No, we didn't do Knuckles playthrough yet. Never mind. I was gonna say, and we do this in Sonic and Knuckles playthrough. Like how Sonic's already there when you're falling, though.
Now, in the mission mode, there is a sign that's hidden in this room on top of the fence here.
Really?
Yeah, I just wanted to point out because it's quite obscure. I think the clue is like, oh, look for me in a dark place.
Or in a place you can't really see. Oh, physics! Oh my god. Oh, physics.
At least
I love rolling in this game.
At least they're trying.
Yeah. Well, the physics work really well in this game. I'm just sad that they're not really put in all that much, though, because they're only here and all that.
Now in Lost World, honestly, it doesn't look like we're getting momentum physics. But it does look like we're getting some sort of precise control.
It looks more gravity-based because of how Galaxy it looks and all that. I don't think spin dashing would work all that great with it and all.
Yeah,
like physics, I mean.
Well, from the footage we've seen, Sonic can sort of like stop and start instantly.
Yeah.
Which does sound good for a 3D game. I
do like the parkour system, too.
Yeah. Yeah, again, I've talked about footage. I've seen bits where someone like jumps on a wall, then runs across, then jumps to another wall, spin dashes, and just essentially going back and forth like an acrobat.
Yeah.
It seems like a speedrunner's wet dream.
Oh, yeah. Like, if you look at all the speedrunning videos, I'm pretty sure that they're gonna, as soon as they get the game, they're gonna try and find every single way to speedrun with the acrobat system. I almost said Adabat syndrome.
Oh, no,
Adabat syndrome.
Cream
Okay.
makes an appearance here, doesn't she?
No, she doesn't make an appearance here. She flies around throughout the whole game.
That's what I mean by an appearance.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I thought you meant, like, in the cutscene. I was like, no, she doesn't really do that in this. But, yeah, you can see her flying around pretty much everywhere in the game. Let's get a move. Oh. I used to think you'd be able to catch up to her, though.
Yeah.
But she disappears all the time. I know you can't fly with this, though, either, because Tails goes a lot faster when he's flying.
Now, this DX book came out in 2003, which I noticed...
This is the PC port of the Xbox port, so it's like 2010, I think. The re-report.
I was going to say that the date 2003 came up on the credits in the last part.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess this was a year before Sonic Heroes came out, which came out in 2004.
Yeah, this was 2003, and the original game was 1998 in Japan.
And in fact, on the Sonic Mega Collection for the PS2, there's actually like a trailer on the game for Sonic Heroes.
Really? Oh, yeah. I remember that.
And like the opening scene of Shadow's story, I think.
Yeah, my friend had the Mega Collection, and we watched the trailer together, wondering, oh, okay, I already have this game, though. Because it was already out by the time my friend got the Mega Collection. So I was confused on why that was even in there, but... Oh, well, the trailer is cool still, anyways.
Now, I guess you could argue that Tails' version of this level is the best, just because it cuts out the first section.
Yeah. Although I don't think that'd really make much of a difference. All it just does is cut out a section. It doesn't make the level better.
Well, maybe if you don't like that section.
I guess.
I actually didn't mind the platforming section. I think people overreact to it.
It's easy to skip if you want to.
Now, this one can actually be quite tricky because you need to take the shortcuts to beat him.
Really? I never really...
I think you need to at least take some jumps.
Oh, okay. This snowboard section is still really glitchy, by the way. Oh yeah, I beat him. I don't think I've ever lost to anyone in this game. I die a few times in Speed Highway, but that's about it. I like the music here too.
Yeah, it's called, let me see, Be Cool, Be Bold, Be Groovy.
Huh. That sounds pretty sweet for a town name, actually.
Yeah, a lot of music in this game is quite jazzy, and I do appreciate that.
Oh yeah. They went for more of an orchestral thing other than normal, plain old, what is it? I don't remember the name. Rock music. Rock music.
You know, I think this rock and roll thing is going to take off. In a couple of years it'll be popular, I swear.
Yeah. Boom. Although the snow doesn't fly up like it should, like in real life. And there's a big penis in the background, I just noticed that.
Yeah.
Yeah, hold on. What? Hold on. That's it for this part. And I'll see you guys next time.
I'll see you next time.
Okay, I gotta go.